Good morning, Kindergarten Dolphins. It's so good to see you today. We're going to begin with calendar today, and then we will get right into our journal prompts. So let's begin with talking about what the date is today. Remember, we're trying to count up from the day before to figure out what the date is today. So yesterday, we said it was the 12th. Now, if yesterday was the 12th, what is the date today? What number comes after 12? 13! Very good, 13. Now, which one of these numbers is 13? My first number, my middle number, or my last number? It's the first one. See, this one has a 1 in the front and then a 3. Here, we have 3's in the front. That means that these numbers are both in the 30s. But we're looking for 13. So I'm going to add that to my calendar. And we are going to write in the date. Yesterday we wrote up to 12. Now we're going to add 13. There's 13 now on my calendar. Now that we have the date, let's talk about the month. And let's sing our months of the year song to remind us of all of the months. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. All right, so we figured out our month. We figured out our date. What year is it? 2020. Very good. I think we're ready to write the date now. So I've got my date sheet here. Let's begin on the side with the words. So we have October written out. Now we're going to add in 13. 13. And I'm going to do the same thing on the back. It is the 10th month. And it is the 13th day of this month. 2020. Marker's kind of running out of ink. I'll have to use a new one. Okay, now that we know about the date, let's talk about the days of the week. We'll begin with our days of the week song. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, down your knees. Thursday, down your toes. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the days of the week. And look at us with 5 and 2 hidden partners that make 7. So, what about the day today? What day of the week is it today? Well, yesterday was the first day of our week, which means that yesterday was Monday. Very good. And Monday begins with letter M. So I'm going to add that under yesterday was. Now, if yesterday was Monday, that means that today is Tuesday. Very good. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday. So I'm going to add that under today is. Now, if today is Tuesday, that means that tomorrow will be Wednesday. Very good. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. Begins with a W. Perfect. So now we know yesterday was Monday. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. Very good. Let's talk about our weather. We're going to start with the weather song together. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Tell me, Kinder, what's the weather? What's the weather like today? Okay, so, let's begin with talking about how it looks outside. What does the weather look like? It looks pretty sunny to me. It doesn't look too cloudy. It looks pretty sunny, I think. And then how does it feel? Well, it's not super hot and it's not too cold. I just have a light cardigan on. So I think it's just warm today. Not too hot, not too cold. A nice sunny, warm day. All right, we completed our calendar. Let's head over to our journal and talk about our prompt. Okay, I've got my prompts here. I've got my pencil, I've got my supplies, and I've got my word wall book in case I need to look up some words. I think I'm ready to begin. So I'm gonna find a blank page. And I'm gonna start by picking out what prompt I want to write about. Let's see. I think I want to write about going to the pumpkin patch today. I really like going to the pumpkin patch. It's super fun. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out my prompt now. Remember, my thumb is on top. Chop, chop, chop. We always want to cut with our thumb on the top, guiding us. I'm holding my page to help me to steady it while I cut. Cutting on the dotted lines. And remember, we have to cut out our picture because it doesn't totally fit. So I'm gonna get some glue now. And I'm gonna glue my prompt to the top of my page so that we know what we're writing about. Okay, if I went to the pumpkin patch, and let's see, we've got a sentence starter here that says, at the pumpkin patch, so it's giving me something to start my sentence with. A nice way to begin. So I'm gonna use that to guide me. I'm gonna keep it right here next to me so I know what I'm writing. At. I started with an uppercase letter at the beginning of my sentence, finger space, the pumpkin patch. So I use my sentence starter here to help me figure out how to begin writing. Now, I want to think about what would I do at the pumpkin patch. Well, when I go to the pumpkin patch, I really like to drink apple cider and pick out a pumpkin. Those are the two things that I like to do. So I'm going to write at the pumpkin patch, and then I want to write drink apple cider. Drink. Starts with letter D. Ink. Drink apple cider. How do I write apple cider? Let's see. Well, here's apple right here. It's actually in school words. Apple. A-P-P-L-E. And cider. Cider is probably not in here, but I'll show you how to spell it. Cider is spelled C-I-D-E-R. Apple cider is a super yummy, warm fall drink that I really like to have in the fall. It makes me feel nice and warm inside. At the pumpkin patch, I drink apple cider, and then I want to write, and I pick a pumpkin. So I'm going to write, and I pick, I pick a, and then my word pumpkin is right here in my prompt. Kin. And I pick a pumpkin. Now, I already have a little picture here that I can start with. A girl in the pumpkin patch. So I'm going to draw more details of the pumpkin patch. Maybe I'll add a little apple cider booth. And I'll add some more pumpkins because that's the important part of going to the pumpkin patch, is being able to pick out a pumpkin. So now I'm just going to finish up my picture. All right, and there is my picture. So I included me looking at some pumpkins and a nice apple cider stand where I could get some apple cider to drink. And that's what I chose to write about today. Remember, you can pick whatever prompt you want to write about. You don't have to do the same one as me. All right, I'll check in with you guys later. Bye.